did part of his training there, his or her. They give high quality care. What you've heard about in the newspapers is the access problem. There are just so many veterans. The VA was prepared to take care of World War II vets and Korean vets. They had no idea that, oh my God, people in their 20s are coming back. Women are coming, you know, I mean, it's, so the last secretary got a bill passed through Congress called the Choice Act, which was to give veterans the opportunity, if they were longer than 30 days or 40 miles from a VA, to expedite their being seen. They could go into the community. But it failed. It failed because the VA system, being a big bureaucracy, couldn't figure out a way to certify you quickly enough. And then those generous people in the community like yourself who would see them for their ear, eye, nose, throat, and teeth problems and everything else, they weren't getting compensated in a timely way. So what's the answer for that? The Choice Act expires on August 1st of this year. Send a letter. Send a letter to your congressman. That would be Mr.
Steve Knight.
Steve Knight, whom I know well.
Yeah.
Right? Send him a letter saying support the extension of that and tighten up the bolts a little bit.
We've got, I'd like to ask a question, and then we'll go to Lois, then Hunt. So make sure we get everyone in. Carl Bowman, KHTS Sacramento. And we have some great representatives here of organizations dealing with vets. Hunt and the Habitat folks, Jimmy Lifton with his film that we talked about. We've got Elliot and Judy that are putting together a collaborative of veterans. We've got Jerry over there with COC, and Alyssa's doing stuff from Remo Drums and Drum Therapy. We've got 13,000 vets we've identified in Santa Clarita, which is a high population of 300,000. COC has how many in there now? 1,300 maybe enrolled?
In the general area.
As we've done our work out there, we see for every one student that's functioning, one vet that's functioning, doing really well through the COC program, which is very visionary, we believe there's 3 or 4 vets who are post 9/11 who can't get off their parents' couch or have a whole variety of other issues. From your perspective, how do you see us tapping into that? You know vets aren't going to seek help or admit they need help, so you've got that dynamic playing in too. From your seat, what do you see us being able to do to tap into those that need the help the most?
By tap in, I think your first base is identifying them, right? We don't know who they are unless they self-identify. Even you would think in 2016, when you get out of the military, whether it's Elmendorf Air Force Base, Alaska, or Fort Devon, Mass, or Okinawa, that you go into a database with the DOD, and then the DOD would say, oh, Private Snuffy's going back to California. Well, you'd send me his name and number. Would you believe that doesn't happen? Would you believe the DOD forms on your last day in the military asks you not for your email address, but for your parents' home address? Okay? I mean, is this 19th century or what? So we're working, we also, the agency for veterans in California, don't have the access to who these people are. So we're trying to do some outreach. We have special programs that we advertise for women, and we'll have more for other minority vets. We're starting a program in conjunction with the state library for all of these tucked away little communities high up in the mountains, the alpine communities, deep in the Mojave Desert, way out in Imperial County, which is like being on the moon, where they can go into their library, because there's at least a library within driving distance, even if you can't get to your county seat. And my agency, will train a librarian for 4 hours a week on how to connect veterans to the benefits, at least at the elementary level, so that they can be noticed by us. We're going to start a similar program, possibly using, I'll call it the chaplain auxiliary, possibly, because there might be a library in every county or every town, but there are priests and clerics and religious people, and I don't know what the politically correct word for that on a Native American reservation is. Is shaman? Can you say medicine man? I don't even know what it is anymore. But these kinds of people, if we could certify, there's one on every block. And that, maybe if we can start this program of outreach, we will find who